So, Levi, how old are you?
I'm 26 years old. I was born July 26, 1997 AD.
Cool. Um, how many siblings do you have?
One older brother, two younger brothers.
Awesome. What do you like to do?
For as long as I can remember, I've dedicated my existence around fiction. And my autism is meant to be an upgrade, though it does have its drawbacks at times, depending on circumstances.
What kind of what kind of advantages would you say that the autism would give you?
It gives me a better understanding of fiction as a whole. That is the most notable feature. It makes me able to see, zoom out and see the bigger picture. And because it's not about fiction, it's about quality of life. Satisfaction is a raw necessity for life as a whole.
What kind of things do you want to kind of impress people on with your creations that you've been doing?
As many people as I can. I don't want to be a bad person and force people into liking it, because what are the odds that they would actually like it if they're being prompted? So I just let them choose on their own. Because, charmed love is not true love. It has to be legit in order for it to be worth it.
Yeah, for sure. Um, what kind of messages do you want to send out with your creations? Like, how do you want to influence people?
I would like people to have an understanding of myself as a person, to understand my life and my existence. I also like people to understand social toleration, like coexistence, and ultimately a form of satisfaction for life as a whole.
Cool. Is there any like hidden meanings behind your creations?
Well, the hidden meaning for DC is hope. Like, there's always hope no matter how drastic the problems become. The hidden meaning for Marvel is empathy, feeling empathetic and start relating to the heroes and villains. For the Leviathan universe, it's all about quality. So basically, yes, everything's different, but does it matter that it's different? Why can't we all just get along? Wouldn't that make life better if we all just appreciated our differences? No questions asked.
Yeah, for sure. What made you want to start um, your creations? Where did it all kind of spark from?
Many years ago, my parents caught me red handed on a desktop computer. They told me that I need to be more suited for my future, and literally a full day later, I decided that to make my own stuff from scratch, and therefore the Leviathan universe was marked into existence.
Super cool. What what kind of made this something that you wanted to do with your whole life?
Ever since, as far as I could recall, I wanted to feel like there's satisfaction. Like, I want to feel the glory in my life. Because I am middle class, but I do like to feel the glory of being able to crawl out of a pit and feel the sunlight grazing from head to toe. And I would like to feel pure about my life for the rest of my life once the time is nigh. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm, for sure.
I just want to feel the glory of mattering in this life.
Yeah. What's a message you would want to send out to anybody watching this video?
Um, I understand that like, I need to do more of myself for this video, but I also am doing it for the sake of an entire multiverse. Like, imagine being in a 50-50 state of whether or not you would ever exist. That would make you so paranoid and fill you with dread. I made them exist, and in order to make some success for both myself and for them, I need as much people knowing about it as possible. Some way, somehow. It doesn't have to be a comic book, it doesn't have to be a movie or a video game, as long as it's something that helps with their social recognition.
Yeah. For
When
sure.
it comes to popularity, I'm around the size of Cash Valley. Stan Lee, the creator of Marvel Comics, is around the size of North America. I would like to be at least the size of the state of Utah, as compared to just the span of Cache Valley. But I now have 20 views in India, 10 views in Russia, and 11 views in the United Kingdom. The fact that I now have 10 views in Soviet Russia, if that's the right way to phrase it.
That's crazy. That's super cool. So you said you want your creations to be worth the size of Utah, right?
I mean in terms of social recognition, not
Right.
just for my creations, but for myself, because I don't want to sound selfish, but I need satisfaction, and the best way for me to do so in this life is to manifest my creations, some way, somehow.
Yeah. What would you do if you surpassed that goal?
I would, if I was able to win enough money from the glory, I would be able to share it with family. For example, like I would only have a third of the money to myself and the rest of the money to, like, say, my parents having a second honeymoon in Australia, for example.
Yeah. That's super
Because
cool.
I don't want to be seen as greedy. I want to be seen as someone who matters in this life. I don't want to be seen as a nobody.
Yeah. So would you say you're doing this more for other people and for your creations more than you are for the money?
In a sense, yeah. Because I understand how money is tempting, but satisfaction and recognition is far more sacred than all the money in existence.
Awesome.
If you could be remembered, that is priceless. Like Shakespeare has been dead for centuries, and yet people still cherished his work.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you'd like to let your viewers know before the end of the video?
It depends on if you have any more questions.
Um, and what's one thing you want your viewers to kind of take away and put into their life from your
I want to
universe?
be the kind of person who is inspiring. Like, I'd like to feel like I've inspired other people to do their own thing, figuratively speaking. Like, I want to matter in this life.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I've been going through a lot in this life for 26 years plus so far, and I just need it all to pay off. I just hope I don't run out of time.
Yeah. Would you say that your creations could bring people happiness and hope?
Supposedly.
Yeah, that's
It would
awesome.
teach people about quality of life.
Yeah, for sure. And kind of just how to better live life, would you say?
In a sense, yeah. In a sense.
Mm-hmm. Awesome.